Hey, afternoon everyone. My name is Dan McGuire and I run Big River Angling Adventures. In today's video, I'm going to talk about where on a wing dam should I fish. I'll share where and how I set up on a dam depending on various factors. If you've watched my other wing dam videos, you've heard me say this before, but I want to stress again that the info I'm sharing is based on my knowledge, my opinion, and how I do things. There's lots of other great river anglers out there that do things differently, and they have success fishing wing dams as well. Also, please keep in mind that the stuff I'm talking about today is generalizations. What I'm sharing is not hard, fast rules. There will always be some exceptions. And remember, there's no substitute for time on the water. Take some of the things I share today and put them into practice. Stay open-minded, stay learning, and don't give up if you don't experience success right away. Learning to fish wing dams isn't a quick process. You need to look at a lot of dams and fish a lot of dams to build confidence and develop your skills. I'm hoping the tips I provide today and in the future videos can help with that and kickstart your success as a wing dam fisherman. When I fish a wing dam, I'm almost always fishing it from a stationary position. This means I'm using my Minn Kota Terrova on spot lock to hold me in position. I love the Minn Kota spot lock, and the newer motors, I believe 2024 or newer, have the jog feature on them. The jog feature allows me to make small positional adjustments in every direction without having to take the motor off spot lock. In the old days, before spot lock, we used an anchor. It can still be an effective tool if you don't have a motor with spot lock, and in fact, I still keep my 28-pound Navy anchor in the boat just in case. I get asked a lot, what side of the dam should I fish? I'm almost always fishing the front side or the upstream side of the dam. I look at it this way. The front side of the dam is where the walleyes eat and come to feed. It's like their kitchen or dining room. The back side or downstream side of the dam is where they rest. It's like their living room or bedroom. Now, I'm not saying you can't catch fish on the back side, but your active, aggressive, and easiest fish to catch are going to be on the front side looking for a meal. When setting up on the front side of the wing dam, I like to spot lock so the back of the boat is somewhere between 40 to 60 feet in front of or above the dam. I judge this distance by making sure I can cast to the top of the wing dam if I want to, and that I'm able to make an easy cast to the front base of the dam. This distance may vary a little depending on the depth of the dam, as well as water and weather conditions. And this might take a little trial and error on your end to find what's best for you. The key is making sure you're close enough or far enough away from the dam where you feel you can effectively fish your bait on that particular dam. When I talk about fishing dams, you'll hear me talk about finding the sweet spot. Typically, a sweet spot on a dam is the area where there is some sort of current disruption. Looking for or finding a sweet spot requires you to read the surface of the water. You can use your map to identify dams with potential sweet spots, but you need to read the dam to find the actual spot. Again, you're looking for some sort of current disruption. This is something that would be easier for me to explain if I had some actual pictures or videos to use as examples, but with there still being snow on the ground here in western Wisconsin, I just don't have anything current. I'll add something to my YouTube channel this summer that helps break down and identify sweet spots. The best I can do for now is show you a couple pictures that should help some. Next couple pictures, which are taken from map screenshots, you can identify areas on each wing dam where the sweet spot could be. In the first one, you'll notice there's a break in the dam. There will most likely be a current disruption on both the left and the right side of the break and right in the middle of the break. In the next picture, you'll see there's a deeper hole on the downstream or the back side of this dam. There should be something about this dam that created this hole and then also creates some sort of a current disruption on the face or upstream side of the dam. This is a picture of a closing dam that I've shown you before. You may have noticed that there are two current seams with a flat spot in between coming off the back side of this dam. Again, this indicates some sort of a variation or current disruption with this dam. In this case, there is a spot that is slightly deeper in the dam itself than the other areas around it that create this disruption. During times of normal flow or normal water levels, the walleyes could be anywhere on the dam. The current allows for them and their food source to move up and down the dam without crazy amounts of exertion on their end. However, I definitely focus on the dam sweet spot the most, as this area will concentrate the food source and usually provides the best feeding platform for the walleyes. During times of low flow or low water levels, the walleyes could again be anywhere on the dam. During these conditions, the current allows for the walleyes and their food source to move up and down the dam without much effort at all. During times of low flow, I focus on the outside tip of the wingdam. This should be the area that has the most current, and because of this, the sweet spot might actually shift to the tip based on how much current is hitting the dam. The outside tip of the wingdam is now the area that will generally concentrate the food source and provide the best feeding platform for the walleyes. High flow or high water levels tend to be a challenging time for me, specifically targeting walleyes on wingdams. I'm not sure if that's the same for others, but it is for me. Now, high water or high flow can be a great time to target walleyes on the river, as it tends to congregate fish in some key areas. It's just not necessarily wingdams for me. During times of high water or high flow, the food source and the walleyes tend to get blown off the dams and relocate on other structures or areas. If I'm going to fish dams during these conditions, I'm going to look at dams at the bottom end of the series like I mentioned in my previous video. I'm also going to focus on the inside half of the wingdam, or right up to where it meets the shore. This should be the area that has the least current, and because of this, the sweet spot might actually shift closer to the shoreline and oftentimes being right on the dam where it meets the shoreline. This is also one of the times where I will fish both the front and the back side of the dam, especially tight to the shore. If the wingdam is fishable, the inside half is now the area that will generally concentrate the food source and provide the best feeding platform for the walleyes. One thing to always keep in mind, there is definitely a flow balance that makes fishing wingdams viable and successful. This is also what makes them challenging and rewarding to fish when you figure it out and put all the pieces together. It's like a Goldilocks and the Three Bears analogy. This porridge is too hot. Well, this porridge is too cold. This porridge is just right. And if you've got too much flow, the walleyes might not be holding on wingdams. If you've got too little flow, they could be spread out. And if it's just right, you'll be on them. I hope you enjoyed this video and can take something from the information I provided to make you a better river angler. Remember, nothing is better than time on the water to build confidence and develop your skills. Be sure to check back in 2 weeks. The topic for the next video is live bait for wingdams. We'll discuss some of my top live bait choices and techniques to fish them effectively. Sorry this video got a little long-winded, and also thanks for watching.